Beard Co., your go-to destination for high-quality handmade and natural beard products. Our family-owned business, based in New Jersey, prides itself on using the finest ingredients to bring you premium products that will elevate your grooming routine. Each product is carefully crafted with love and expertise, ensuring that you get the best care for your beard. Treat yourself to the luxury of J&J Beard Co. and experience the difference that true quality and craftsmanship can make for your beard. Join the J&J Beard Co. family today and unleash the full potential of your facial hair with our exceptional products. Find them on the web at jjbeardco. Introducing LT Defense Tactical Gear, your ultimate solution for top-notch protection and performance in the field. Our armor bundles provide unmatched safety and comfort, while our battle belts and holsters ensure quick and easy access to your gear. Stay prepared for any situation with our high-quality medical supplies, designed to keep you ready for action at all times. Looking to enhance your skills? Our firearms training programs will take your proficiency to the next level. Trust LT Defense for all your tactical gear needs and gear up for success on the battlefield. Get ready for an epic collaboration as MB Radio and Patriot Radio join forces. These veteran-owned stations are uniting to bring you top-notch, veteran-run podcasts, along with your favorite classic rock music 24/7. Stay tuned for the ultimate radio experience that celebrates our heroes and plays the tunes that never get old. From engaging discussions to timeless hits, this partnership has everything you need for your listening pleasure. Don't miss out on this exciting new chapter in radio history as MB Radio and Patriot Radio come together to rock your world.
Opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of any entities they represent.
Find us on the web at mbradio.us. Good morning. Beautiful people, welcome to the Smiles Show.
Good morning. How are you guys today, everybody? Hey, Smiles, right now, the reason why you don't have any sound is because you're muted. Unmute your mic. Okay, so, hey, check this out. We're going to go on commercial break, and when we come back, we should be good. So, hold on, everybody. We got this.
Stats tell that each day, 22 veterans commit suicide due to PTSD. These stats shook us and urged us to do our part. After hours and hours of thinking, Beekeeping for Veterans was born. Beekeeping for Veterans combines beekeeping with mindfulness meditation. Why combine them? Here's why. Beekeeping causes positive rush of adrenaline while beekeeping. You have to be calm during it. You are mindful of your movements. Each week, a veteran will receive a mindful meditation to build emotional and mental skill sets. Mindfulness is a set of 3 attentional skills that work together: concentration, sensory clarity, and equanimity, mental calmness, composure, evenness of temper. Every time mindfulness is practiced, we build these skills. Beekeeping for Veterans not only helps veterans overcome emotional trauma, but also aids our environment, as without bees, there is no food. Come forward. The people who have supported your country now need your support.
It's the guts and it's the glory. 100 stripes, 100 stories. It's the Pledge of Allegiance on the 4th of July. It's them handwritten letters from home. It's them sleepless nights alone. It's his newborn baby he left with his wife. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, lay down, here's a line. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, for these stars and stripes. Hey. From the fields of Indiana to the swamps of Louisiana to the golden coast of California, Uncle Sam's the only family he's got. His purple heartbeat won't stop, and his 18th birthday was the day he was born. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, lay down, here's the light. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, for these stars and stripes. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, stand on the front line. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, pay the ultimate price. Oh.
opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of any entities they represent.
Find us on the web at mbradio.us.
We're gonna do test. Can y'all hear me now? Woohoo! Oh my goodness. I can't believe I was talking for almost 15 minutes and y'all couldn't hear me. I apologize, guys. But you know what? If it wasn't for my lovely MJ and my MBR family for helping me out, H Train, thank y'all so much. Because if it wasn't for him popping up, I wouldn't have noticed that MJ had been sending messages. So I just want to say thank you, guys. Thank y'all so much. Y'all saved me. She's like, hey, look over here. I'm sorry. Sorry. Thank y'all so much. So, guys, since y'all can hear me, H Train, thank you again. I love you guys. I love you. Do I just go through my whole spiel again? My bright shining smile. They were saying good morning. I was talking about destinations. Where's your next destination? Where are you traveling? When I was a little girl, I told my mom that I wanted to travel, and I did. I joined the military, joined the Air Force, and I'm glad that I did. It was the best decision that I made in my life. I was stationed in Turkey. My next duty station was going to be Italy, but I didn't make it to Italy, but I enjoyed Turkey and all of its beautiful things. And I say Ulster, Pennsylvania. Ooh, I've never heard of Ulster, Pennsylvania, but I know Pennsylvania is a beautiful place. They have a lot of mountains. Do they have mountains? Tell me they have mountains. I love places that have mountains and water. It has to have both. So I heard Italy is beautiful, and hopefully I get to go on a cruise there soon. Speaking of cruises, we have a cruise coming up. I don't know. Hopefully you're going to go, MJ. It's supposed to be during the week of Veterans Day to Carnival Cruise. You got to check with Red on this. His podcast is Red and Round Tables, guys, by the way. That's where I am moving. You found your house? I'm so proud of you. Okay, we will definitely be talking off about that. I'm so proud of you guys. If you just understood the story behind how exciting this is, man, MJ has a story to tell you. Like, I'm giving you virtual hugs right now. I'm so proud of you, MJ. Oh gosh, God is so good. Man, I love her so much. She's amazing. So, since we are on our second segment, we are going to have the scripture of the day, which comes from Proverbs chapter 3. It's going to be from verses 23 through 26. Good morning, my mini-me.
Mini-me?
Yeah, you're my mini-me. Mini-me. And the verse says, then you will go on. Ow! Hold on now.
I want it.
All right.
Hi.
You gotta wait. Then you will go on your way in safety, and your foot will not stumble. When you lie down, you will not be afraid. When you lie down, your sleep will be sweet. Have no fear of sudden disaster or of the ruin that overtakes the wicked. For the Lord will be at your side and will keep your foot from being snared. Again, that is from Proverbs chapter 3, verses 23 through 26. Now, I have an understanding of that verse as when I came back from the military, my fear of everything grew. When I say it grew, I didn't want to do anything, right? And that's what happens when, certain things, trauma happens, right? I did move to Mississippi. I knew I wanted to get out of San Antonio. And then I knew when I got to Mississippi, I didn't want to be in Mississippi no more. So I moved to Colorado. And God had other. Hey, you got your. Hey, you don't have no pants on. Do not here. If you want to sit, you can sit right here. But don't get your apple. I love being a mother. I absolutely love it. It's like one of my best things ever. It's so fulfilling. It's so fulfilling. I love being a mother. And that was what I was saying in the first half. Like, I love being a mom, and I love being a wife, and I love being a follower of Jesus, right? And after that, I love traveling. So, like, those are my passions. I love meeting people and just spreading kindness. So it's, but I really love being a mom. I just love it. So back to me being afraid to just going everywhere, right? So after I went back to Mississippi, my trauma level was just all over the place, and I didn't want to move anymore. I didn't know what I was doing, and I was so afraid to even go anywhere with my husband. I was afraid to go anywhere with friends. I was afraid to just do anything. I became an introvert, I guess people would say. I was an extrovert, wanting to be outside all the time, wanted to travel, and then after the military, stuff just blah, I became an introvert. I didn't want to leave my house. I was so comfortable being inside my home. I was so safe. And that's the reason why I brought today's verse in, because once I started trusting in God and healing, or starting my healing process, I've been to so many places. And part of that reason starting my healing process was when I had my baby. I knew that I had to do something different. I had to. When I was younger, I didn't travel. My mom didn't have the funds for us to travel, you know? So when I went to Turkey, I had never been out of San Antonio once when I went to Alaska. But that was it, And I went to Alaska like literally a week before I went to basic training. My recruiter was so scared. He was pooping bricks. He was calling me, and I was in Alaska, I think Sunday, and I was supposed to be leaving out, which San Antonio, I was in the Air Force Tuesday. So just say that I made it. I made it. But not letting God in your spirit and in your heart, where you're not wanting to heal, or you're stuck in a woe is me kind of thing. You get stuck, right? And you lose your passion, you lose yourself, you lose your being. And when you do that, what's the point of living, right? What's the point of being here when you're just stuck in this mud and gunk? And when you invite God into your whole being, and you want to heal, and you want to get out of that victim mindset, and you just want to, when you give Him authority to work in you and through you, it's so scary. It's so scary. But it's the most freeing thing in the entire world, guys. The most freeing thing. When I decided that I was going to take my step out, my husband and I went to Tennessee. For the longest time, I would tell him, no, Dylan, I'm not going to do this. No, Dylan, I don't want to. I would literally get panic attacks. Like I would be like, okay, let's do this, you know, and I would have a full-blown major panic attack every time we was about to leave the house. And I was in the corner crying. Baby Shell, go watch. I need you to go watch PBS, okay? And we will play with tennis when I'm done. But go watch PBS, baby. I love you. You're amazing and you're sweet and you're kind. But I would actually literally be crying in the corner, and my husband would have to like hold me and tell me it's okay. And then you don't understand like how that does to you, because you feel like you're a failure, and that your husband, like, I felt like I wasn't there for him, you know, when because he's a total outdoors person, very country, likes to go hunting, fishing, you know, wants to go camping, you know, he loves that stuff. And I did not do that for him for the first, so we went to Tennessee in 2021. So we were together, been together 5 years. For the first 5 years of life, I was just like, no, we're not doing this. No. But in 2021, I asked God to help me, because I wanted to actually be there and do something for my husband. I wanted to see him smile, you know, and it took everything in me to do that. That was like one of the scariest moments, was to actually give everything to God and let him work. The entire week that we were in Tennessee, I had my panic attacks, but I was able to pray through them and have my husband pray with me, and to get my life back, to start my passion back. It was scary and loving and beautiful, and I'm glad that I made that first step, because we've been to so many places and it's still scary, and I still have my panic attacks. Guys, I wasn't supposed to be crying today. That was not part of the script. But I did it, and when you put your trust in God and know that He is there and He's gonna guide your steps, you have to go travel. You just have to. I'm so upset that you missed the first segment of that, but traveling is the most beautiful thing. When we come back, we're gonna talk about the next destinations that I have planned for traveling. And so we're gonna go on break, and y'all go ahead, get your coffee. If y'all are crying with me, go ahead and get some tissue, wipe those tears, and we will be back, okay? Just give me just a moment. I was not supposed to be crying.
Stats tell that each day, 22 veterans commit suicide due to PTSD. These stats shook us and urged us to do our part. After hours and hours of thinking, Beekeeping for Veterans was born. Beekeeping for Veterans combines beekeeping with mindfulness meditation. Why combine them? Here's why. Beekeeping causes positive rush of adrenaline while beekeeping. You have to be calm during it. You are mindful of your movements. Each week, a veteran will receive a mindful meditation to build emotional and mental skill sets. Mindfulness is a set of 3 attentional skills that work together: concentration, sensory clarity, and equanimity, mental calmness, composure, evenness of temper. Every time mindfulness is practiced, we build these skills. Beekeeping for Veterans not only helps veterans overcome emotional trauma, but also aids our environment, as without bees, there is no food. Come forward. The people who have supported your country now need your support.
Opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of any entities they represent.
Find us on the web at mbradio.us.
Hello, everyone, and I want to say thank you. You are on the Smile Show. I am your host that smiles the most, KD, and I want to thank you for watching, guys. MJ, emotions. Yes, I am. I am still fearful, and day by day, step by step. There's a lot of times where I feel like I'm still being a hermit, but I have I that's that pushing through, and thank you for that. Sometimes our soul carries cellular that is so deep it's beyond the conscious. Yes, ma'am. Man, I can't wait to have you back on my show, or I'm gonna be on your show. You and I, we talk on that deep level, and I learned so much from you, MJ. So I just want to thank you for being amazing and being on this in the comments and being here supporting. So on this segment, guys, we're going to be talking about our next destinations, okay? So on the list, let me tell you, my child was watching Arthur on PBS. And there was an episode where Binky went and his family adopted a little girl in China. And all I remember her saying, she was like, "Mama, I want to go to China." Like, how awesome is that? She wants to go to China. And I was like, okay. So I think that is going to be on the list either next year or the year after that. Maybe next year. We just have to make sure we get that for our birthday. So my husband and I got together August 4th, dating. August 4th of 2016. So we've been together 8 years. And we got married on his birthday, which is August 15th. When we've been married for 5 years. And our baby's birthday is September. So I like to do everything all at once in that one area. And our first family vacation, we went to it wasn't Gatlinburg, but it was the city right below Gatlinburg. It was in Tennessee, and we were in the mountains, and it was fun. It was scary, and all that other stuff. The temples, Buddha, and the wall. I know. So please don't make fun of me. I didn't realize how big the wall was. You have to go through so many provinces. China is going to be like one of those things that you'd have to go to one province like a year or one province every 2 or 3 years because it's so vast and big and beautiful. And I'm excited. I'm super excited. I also want to go to South Korea. That's on the list. And yes, it's because I have this addiction to K-drama and anime and all that other good stuff, guys. Don't make fun of me. I love my K-drama. my poor husband. But once you watch one episode of K-drama, you get sucked into it. It's just majestic. Oh, have you been? Please tell me you've been. And you got to tell me if you've been, which province did you go to? So that will probably be the top of the list. Let me know which one and where to go, what foods to try. You got to try all the foods. You just have to. Unless they're serving fried cockroaches. Nah, it's not my thing. It's not my thing. So my husband was telling me there's a place. Was it Africa? I don't remember. But their delicacy is mosquitoes. Mosquito hamburger, I think is what he said. The mosquitoes are so thick there that you just scoop it up and make patties out of them. I don't know if he was fibbing, but he watches a lot of videos and stuff. Who would eat fried jellyfish? They're so cute and majestic. Like, who does that? It's like, I don't understand people who eat fried octopus or squid. That's the most bleh. So I'm from San Antonio, guys, and so HEB is like our Walmart, but like better. Right? These Chinese saying? I don't know. Oh no, MJ. No. Let me tell you why I won't eat squid or octopus. I said HEB is like our Walmart, but like 10 times better, right? Texas. So they have their meat market, and when I was a little girl, I would walk by and they would have these octopuses and these squids on ice. Who it? Just thinking about it now. It was the most gruesome and grossest sight that I've ever seen. And I was just like, no, never, ever, ever, ever. And I tried, what is that? It's not a mussel. Fried mussels are good. But what is it? It has that, it's squishy. When it comes to texture, no. For the longest time, I would not eat a banana because it was just so squishy. The bananas have to be firm for me to eat a banana. I can't, the texture. I can't do that. Just thinking about it. It was gummy. Who can eat that? I don't know. Speaking of, guys, all right, I live in North Dakota. I live in Minot, North Dakota, to be exact. Don't be stalkers and come try to find me, okay? Just don't do that. Don't do that, because God will get you. But I'm 45 minutes away from Canada. I'm going to Canada. That has been my dream since I have moved here to North Dakota. I'm this close to Canada. We're going to Canada. So I actually got our passports and our little you have to have the card to cross borders. My daughter and I are going to Canada. Went to the Peace Gardens, which is in Canada, but it's kind of like it's in Canada and the US. It's in between. So technically I've been to Canada, but you know, I want to go to we had a friend from church that came and visited us. They're stationed in Alaska now. Excuse me. And they drove from Mississippi. And they went to Banff. Is it Banff? Banff, Canada. I'm trying to remember the first place that they went to. And I seen pictures, and it was the most beautiful thing ever. Most beautiful thing. So that is on the to-do list. It's August. It's on the to-do list this year. My baby and I went to the Bahamas in March. So depending on where you go in China, you will have an eye-opener of their outside markets. They have all kinds of animals, and they do dogs and cats in the food market. Cool. I'm not judging. I'm not judging. Just, yeah. The things that make you go, right? Just, why do I need to eat a cat or dog? Or poor babies. Poor. I'm trying to think if you knew our boxer and our Maltipoo. I couldn't do it. But I wonder if they make it so delicious or it looks so delicious, you wouldn't even know what you were eating. That part. See, MJ? Now I'm like, do I really want to go try this stuff? Oh, poverty. You know, the abundance of things that we have. Yes, you're probably right. Probably right. And that is a part of surviving. I just don't know if I want to eat a cat and dog just to survive. Man, I don't know. So we just came from Mount Rushmore. Last week? Was that? No. Mount Rushmore the week before. No, it was last week. we went to Mount Rushmore last week. So we have China, Mount Rushmore, Canada, Tennessee, the Bahamas. My husband, shh, guys, this is a surprise. So y'all don't be telling him. Don't tell him. Shh. He wants to go to Glacier, Montana. And it's really, really pretty. So it's kind of like, I don't know if I want to take him to Glacier, Montana. And that's going to be happening really, really soon, too. Really, really soon. Glacier, Montana, and then to Yellowstone. Or should I just do Glacier, Montana first? And the tourist areas there are better. You won't see too much of that. But see, I want to go into not the touristy areas, you know? I want to see the actual culture. I want to see the culture. Not the touristy areas. Touristy areas are fun. I'm a total tourist, MJ. So anywhere we go, like I said, we went to Mount Rushmore. I don't care where we were. I went to San Antonio, and I'm from there. And I was being a tourist. I am that person that will go and buy the souvenirs. My husband, we thought it was like the little dinosaur park, whatever, in South Dakota, and we thought it was just a little, like, what do you call those things? Welcome center. And I thought it was just like a little convenience store with a little bathroom. And we were on our way home back to North Dakota, and my husband gave me his card. And I go in there to get some water and use the bathroom and have his card, and boom. It was like Christmas morning. I walk into the store and they just have tourist stuff for me to buy so I can bring home and put it in my little touristy. I'm going to have like a little shelf area of everything that we've been to. Awareness. Yes, MJ. It is bringing awareness of what we're getting ourselves into. And that's another thing. When you travel, it's cool to travel off of a whim, but make sure you do your research, because you are absolutely right. There are some areas that I've heard are more dangerous than others, and so you always want to be aware when you're traveling. Always. So you're amazing, guys. It is 5:45. So when we come back on the break, we're gonna finish talking about our destinations, and we're going to also talk about the kindness of the week. I'm super excited. I hope y'all are excited just as much as I am. And we will see you in a little bit.
Imperfect dreamer, that's what I am. Hard-headed lover without a man. Christian, doing the best I can. If you need somebody, you can call me friend. If you need somebody, no matter time of day, reach out to me, I'm here for you always. If you need somebody, I'm one phone call away. No questions asked, there's nothing more to say. If you need somebody, highway drifter, one hand on the wheel. Long distance sister, always keeping it real. Come under pressure with nerves of steel. If you need somebody, tell me how you feel. If you need somebody, no matter time of day, reach out to me, I'm here for you always. If you need somebody, there's nothing more to say. me, I'm here for you always. If you need somebody, I'm one phone call away. No questions asked, there's nothing more to say. If you need somebody, no matter time of day, reach out to me, I'm here for you always. If you need somebody, I'm one phone call away. No questions asked, there's nothing more to say. If you need somebody, if you need somebody, if you need somebody.
Opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of any entities they represent.
Find us on the web at mbradio.us.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome back to the Smile Show, where I am the host, the Smiles the Most, KD. It is a pleasure being here. And we were talking on this last segment, we're going to talk about destination, where my next destination is going to be with their family. And of course, I want to know where your next destination is going to be. Traveling is so much fun, and just indulging in cultures and life in just meeting new people and spreading kindness and joy and love is what it's all about. So I was actually I believe I was telling you I was going to take my husband to Glacier, Montana. And I think we should just do a few days in Glacier before we could move on to Yellowstone. So, also, if y'all didn't know, if you are a veteran, I don't know if it does. I think it does depend on your disability rating. But if you're a veteran and you are above 50%, you get a lifetime card. Stating you go to all the federal national parks. Oh, guys, I got that before I got my passport, and I was super stoked because I was like, this is my passport. I get to go to every national park in the United States for free, for life. I'm excited. Sign me up. Where do I go? So the first national park we went to was Medora. Oh, yeah, I forgot that we went to Medora. It was just Theodore Roosevelt Park. It was breathtaking. It was beautiful. It was scary. And that was where I realized I was scared of heights. Don't tell anybody. Oh man, I got a story. I think I said it on my last. I'm scared of heights. I don't even like to admit it, but I'm scared of heights. But I have courage because I pushed through and I got to see the top, even if it was for 2 seconds. And then I walked right back into the car. But I did it. So Medora was our first national park. And again, tourist person over here. My husband was like, you got to choose one thing. So I got a big old it's a little scratchy thing, so you can name off all the national parks that you've been to. So I'm excited. We went to Lake Metagoshi a few weeks before that as well. I had our family picnic. Actually, that was our first family picnic. It was the first picnic that I've had since I was a kid, and Dylan hasn't been on a picnic. Well, I mean, I guess camping. Camping is a picnic. So it was fun. He also wants to go to Scotland and Ireland. What do y'all think? So, crazy story about Ireland. I love rain. I love mountains. And I love the water. And I said when I retired, I was going to get me a lake house in Ireland. And this was before lake houses were a thing. Like, I knew I wanted peace and serenity at a young age, and I wanted to live in a place where I can just be by myself, or my family, just 5 mile radius. You don't find another neighbor, right? Before it was a thing, and now it's kind of like everybody wants a lake house, but it's okay. It's okay because I spoke it in the universe a long time ago, and it's gonna happen. And everybody's like, "Why don't you just move to who was it? Oregon, and Washington, which I heard is very beautiful places, and we would have to go there." So those are my destinations. We will talk more about that destinations. I want to give y'all our dad joke, and then I'm going to tell you our kindness. Okay, excuse me. I have to find out where I put the dad joke. Boop, if I had one of those boop moments. Okay, how can you tell the difference between a dog and tree? What's the difference? By their bark. All right, guys. Your kindness. I don't like calling it homework, but this is more than just it's not an assignment. It's just more of just being aware of your surroundings and being aware of who you are and the people that are around you, that you see that needs a little more kindness, a little bit more love than most. Your kindness of this week is to give somebody a hug, and not just give them a hug, any old hug that you just like, oh hey, like embrace somebody, and don't let go until they do. I read something last night that was saying that people, we generally hug, but the most we hug is about 9.5 seconds. And it takes 20 seconds to feel those endorphins to when you're holding somebody. So yeah, I know it's gonna be a little weird trying to count, maybe you can hold on to a best friend or your partner and be like, let's feel what 20 seconds of hugging is. There you go. Find somebody that you are willing to it's gonna be willing to actually hold on and feel. Time it. Time what 20 seconds of hugging feels like. I want you to time it and to embrace each other. And instead of just worrying about the time, of course, you want to worry about the feeling, what the endorphins of hugging makes you feel like, and just feel that kindness and pass that on to people, okay? And so we are going to say a prayer, okay, guys? And we can go on our busy day, okay? I love you. I just want you to know y'all mean so much to me, and I thank you for all that y'all do, okay? So our prayer, it does come. I have a Bible app. It's called YouVersion. This is where I get my prayers from, guys. And today, it says, God, today we give you all of us, every concern we have for the future, every present problem, and every past mistake. Purify our life, Lord. Make us new. Show us glimpses of your divine nature and power by showing off through our life. And Lord God, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for allowing me to share the stories of fear and traveling and pushing through those fears to see your beauty through traveling. Lord, I know we can see you everywhere, but we really can see your beauty in other cultures, in other diverse languages, in other areas of the earth. Oh God, you are everywhere, in every nook, cranny. You are in the grass, you are in the dirt, you are in the sea, you're in the sky. You are literally everywhere. And I just want to say thank you. And Lord God, please guide everyone who is afraid to travel or doesn't even think about caring about traveling, Lord God. Just put a little spark, a little heart, and give them a destination to go. In your holy name, Jesus, thank you for being amazing. Thank you for your love, your grace, and your kindness. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. And with that, guys, I just want to say y'all are amazing. Y'all are beautiful. I would not be here if it wasn't for you guys. I want to say thank you to our MBR family. And oh, don't forget, we are now on the Roku channel. So when you go, if y'all do have Roku, y'all can just type in MBR or Patriot Radio, I believe it is, and you will find us there. And this little joy who changed my life forever for the better. I love you so much, Anais. Mwah. Give me kisses. Mwah. I love you. Well, guys, we're going to go ahead and sign off. Thank y'all for joining us today. Don't forget to smile.
Thank you for us for more game.
Yes, thank you. And don't forget to smile because you never know who needs one. And it is the most beautiful adornment you'll ever wear. So we love you guys. Y'all have a blessed rest of your week. Say bye, Mama.
Bye.